In an effort to have a thorough investigation into that deadly Camp Street fire and its aftermath that claimed the lives of 17 inmates, that March 15 deadline, originally given to the 3 commissioners to complete their work, has been extended.
In fact, we've pushed that back because we recognize that timeline would not be enough for them to actually do a proper investigation. So we've pushed that back for at least 2 more weeks. We expect that they should finish the work within a month.
Minister of State Joseph Harmon speaking with media operatives just after the 3 commissioners were sworn in on Monday. Several prisoners, after they met with Ministers Ramjatan and Harmon, began to cast blame on prison officials and, by extension, the judiciary for the unrest. The Minister of State says some inmates will be called to give evidence.
They expect to take evidence from inmates of the Georgetown prison and maybe other prisons as well, because they're going to be looking at how you can avoid this occurring again. So they will take evidence from inmates, they will take evidence from the relatives of the deceased, they will take evidence from the prison officers and any other persons, I believe, who, in the opinion of the commission, can give evidence that will help the commission in their determination of the terms of reference.
A few relatives of the dead also had voiced their concerns about the alleged mistreatment and inhumane conditions at the Georgetown prisons. As it appears, they too can step forward and testify.
I want to give the assurance to the relatives of the deceased that they can come forward, they can give evidence to the commission, and the commission they would have the full authority to take their evidence and to make recommendations to the administration.
The commissioners are former Judge Mr. James Patterson, who will serve as chairman of the commission, former Director of Prisons Mr. Dale Erskine, and human rights activist Ms. Merle Mendonca. Minister Harmon ensured that the commission will not be given directives as to how to go about with its investigation.
The commission will not be hoodwinked. The commission has been given wide scope, and the president, the instrument which they receive, gives them as much power as a high court judge to summon witnesses and to take evidence as you would in the High Court.
In 1999, 2002 and 2008, inquiries were held into incidents at the prison. Those findings were not released to the public. The Commission now is expected to review those inquiries and to look at the recommendations to determine whether those recommendations were implemented. Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.